Hi, our next word is actually talks about the pain and the groaning that Jesus experienced on the cross. His fourth word that is quoted from Psalm 22 is, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And the verse follows in Psalm 22 verse 1, "Why are you so far from me and from the words of my groaning?" This tells how Jesus experienced the hardship, the pain, the agony, the hurt that he experienced on the cross. Now, this happened because of you and I, of course. He took on the sins of the world. He took on the sickness of the world to take care of the business, to reconcile us with God the Father. It may seem like he lost his power by saying, "God, why have you forsaken me?" But the true essence is Jesus took on the human sin, all the sickness, all the bondages and burdens on him that God himself could not see the pain and the agony his beloved son was going through. Number one, he had to face that his son is experiencing death, and death in a very cruel way. Number two, the fact that Jesus as a sinner hung on the cross and God could not take part in that sin, which is why God had to eliminate himself from that whole scene, which felt like God has forsaken Jesus on that death cross. It may seem like God has forsaken Jesus, but the fact is we as humanity has forsaken Jesus, which is why he took on the form of human and died on the cross for us. He took on that sadness just so you and I can reconcile with God the Father. On the first day, we saw how his goodness and mercy helped him to forgive us. On the second day, we see the assurance that he manifested for humanity. And with the third word, on the third day, we saw his restoration towards humanity. And the fourth day, we are going to see that he is just as a man as he is just as God. He is 100% man and he is 100% God, which is why he rose again from the dead, which we will see later on. But then now he experienced the full tribulation, the full hardship, the full difficulties, burdens, sorrow on the cross, which made him to think that God has gone far away from him. This is not the sense of abandonment, but it is just the sense of, I cannot see my son experiencing this, and I cannot see this evil or wickedness. I want to encourage you to see the fourth word on the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me?" He experienced this forsakenness because of you and I. Now, I want to ask you a question. Are you still going to forsake him, or are you going to experience him as your Lord and Savior by accepting him into your life? God bless you.